So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's been shifted off it. Hazard has a look inside the box. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he can clear it away. Played over towards the opposite flank. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this could be all about the power of Yaya Toure. When he switches to a higher gear, the rest of the team seems to follow, and his burst into the box may decide the winners and losers here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Yaya Toure. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Nedved. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro. Lizarazu might just make this. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a nicely measured pass. He is through here. Neymar. Oh, great header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, it's very well played because it's so easy to get those wrong.
Number 6, Andres Iniesta.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Played into space out wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cruyff. Vieira. And it's Hazard. Cruyff. Hazard. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, what a... And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That has been cut short. Cannavaro. Lizarazu chasing after it. Vieira. Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Iniesta. Looking for options for movement. Iniesta. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. Oh, that's nice. And here's Hazard. He's in, big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Neymar. And he's got the beating of his man. Nice control. Cruyff. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Hazard, foot in. Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. He's picked his way through. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then...
He's got tall. Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows...
Hits one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Pinches it off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lizarazu. And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's hoisted clear. Oh no, this does not look good. Neymar couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now it's Cruyff. And he's picked out the run. Just the keeper to beat! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And they're quick to get it back. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Climbs up big! And now they can spring out of defence. Dink through. Schmeichel attempts a clearance.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Threads one in. Schmeichel getting this one clear. That's a nicely measured pass. Beckenbauer. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And it's Vieira. And it's Neymar. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard. Roberto Carlos is there to clear. Swung over. And here's Neymar. That is a great ball. He's had a shot! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Cannavaro coming on the field.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Number 22.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Has a go! Well, there's the clearance. What a throw in. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Araujo gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Yamal. Here's Rodri. Lizarazu. Roberto Baggio. Gullit. Nedved. And it's Yaya Toure. Good running, strong and purposeful. Has a look and plays it forward. Yamal, that is good alertness. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So it's down to business, the business that truly gets this crowd engaged. This sight an ageless reminder of the investment in this game. The Pumas know where they truly belong. We have already started here.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. And it's Thuram. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Pumas ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Done delicately. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Played with finesse. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, look at the space here. Lizarazu. Beckenbauer. Yamal. And it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Hoisted in. Nicely worked. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckenbauer. And here's Cruyff. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Driving on and making good progress. Approaching the half-hour mark. Driving forward. Lizarazu. It'll be a throw-in. Lizarazu. Beckenbauer stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The less said about that pass, the better. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's onside! And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Davids. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cannavaro. Dinks one through. Dink through. one! It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Pumas have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Está prohibido estacionar alrededor del estadio. Utilicen el estacionamiento proporcionado por el club o cualquier otro estacionamiento privado de la zona.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro promptly on. Has a go! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big chance! Is there any support? He might not need it. Azar, can he spark a counter here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. He rises! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 7.
Pumas choosing to make the first change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Azar under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with it.
Azar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Lizarazu. And a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He's gone forward. Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Seedorf. That's beautifully weighted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found a way past. He has found a way through. Oh, what a climb! Van Dijk gets it clear. Pull it. Oh, easy pickings there. Araujo. Lizarazu has created one goal already. Ribéry. And it's Ribéry. Pull it. There's the hit! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Costa Curta. More and more pressure on the ball here. Czech punts it upfield. Neatly clipped into space. Piqué cuts out the pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Pinches it off him, and that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to dink it in. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pass is just off target.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nicely worked. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Roberto Baggio. I think we're just about done here. Rodri, the man that is tenacity personified. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run onside proved the key ingredient.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, so that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. An early chance, their first of the game.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter. Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
And here's Azar. Now it's Cruyff. Nice ball and he's in here. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, that's fabulous. Backward it goes. And here's Yamal. Bastoni attempts a clearance. He's beaten the last man. Beckenbauer. Hazard. Big header! Goal! First blood drawn.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, a breakthrough already. Shot could be on, and the shot! Nicely aimed pass. Not the most accurate pass, and he was quick to react. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, super ball! Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Hazard. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good ball. Caught offside that time. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro. Vieira. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Lizarazu. And that should get the job done. And here's Azar. Cruyff. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lizarazu. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yamal. And it's Neymar. Giroud. De Bruyne. Back into the middle. Oh, what has happened? Decent hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Up for a header! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Lizarazu.
There will be 1 minute
Neymar.
at a time.
And he cuts out the supply. Out to the left it goes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Eto'o. And here's Giroud. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Lizarazu. Beckenbauer. Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played back in. Can he get onto this? Neymar. And he's there to belt it away. Eto'o.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in plenty of space here. Can he put it away? Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's got away. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Can he finish? And he hits the net. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
De Bruyne.
So that's two now without reply.
Neymar.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Number 20.
Well, played right into his path.
Coming on the field.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Number 45.
Ribéry,
Number
Roberto
18.
Baggio, with shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And they are cruising away! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. Joao Felix. Some really good ball movement. Picked out brilliantly. He's got the shot away! It's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Besiktas give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Mbappe. Joao Felix. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Yamal, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Oh, this is a terrific run. Lizarazu. Firmly met. Joao Felix. Vieira cuts out the pass. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that is a nice touch. Barella. Besiktas are looking to break at pace. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Rudiger. Nicely spread. Now he's off and running. Can he spark a counter here? Joao Felix. Brilliantly cut out. Rodri. Ribéry. Roberto Baggio. And the counter is on. Yamal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Ribéry. Ribéry. There's the hit! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, perfectly measured that. Osimhen picks it up out wide. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Over to the other side. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Cruyff. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in...
He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Cannavaro can get it clear. Oh, sweet feet. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cruyff stood up well to him there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Can he latch on to this? Lizarazu. It's a good spell of possession, this. Xavi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good play. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Cruyff. Lizarazu. Just eases him off the ball. Ambrosini. And it's Iniesta. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lizarazu. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Balde. Beckenbauer. Ambrosini. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Played out to the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ambrosini. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Iniesta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lizarazu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Azar. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Koundé and Ambrosini. Beckenbauer and Balde. Ronaldinho.
There they go, hunting again.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, this is he's had a shot! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Ribéry! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly. Oh, terrible pass. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Yamal. Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hullet. Koundé.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Lizarazu did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Ambrosini. And it's Xavi. Rodri. Ribéry. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got tall. It's in. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Vieira. Rodri. Decent hit! And the ball's come loose here. Ambrosini. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got away. Opts to play it back. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lizarazu. Ambrosini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Rodri. And he's picked out the run. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 6, Xavi. El dorsal 90.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
El dorsal 17, Kaká.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Lizarazu providing an outlet on that flank. Rodri. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the shot's on here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Beckenbauer. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Great ball, and he's in here. That's a sharp pass.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Pass is just off target. Rodri. And it's Messi. Rodri looking understandably energised after his goal. Roberto Baggio. Great hit! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Taken back almost at once. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar. Lizarazu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Aimed beyond the defence. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Cruyff. Distributed tidily.
Messi really added the width.
There's the hit! And it's a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rodri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Hazard, and that could set him on his way. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Lampard. He's through here. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Lizarazu. Neymar. Lizarazu. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's had it nicked away. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do...
And the shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lampard. Now it's Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cruyff. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Raul. Now the finish! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lizarazu. Hazard. Cruyff. Cruyff has got himself a free kick. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Neymar! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lampard, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Messi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is that. Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Hazard. Rodri. Messi. And Neymar.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? Lampard puts his foot on the gas. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's Lampard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff. Hazard given the lift of his goal. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi viene sostituito con il numero 10. Attenzione, un cambio.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri has been caught there. It's a foul. De Ligt. Pedri. Now it's Raul. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Rodri. 60 minutes played. Lizarazu. Rodri. And it's Lampard. Maradona. Maradona does really well to win the... He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way.
Cambio di giocatori.
And here's Maradona.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Roberto Baggio. Messi. That is a great ball. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, played right into his path. He's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, they could break here. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Messi. Big header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Messi, Ribéry, oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Costa Curta goes on a run down the left wing. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Gullit. He's away! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
So there's going to be another change here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! Decent hit from there. Lizarazu. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Cristiano, decent hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. In for a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Hakimi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He could be in here. Now, can he find a finish? Chance! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.